The shocking signs of death in the elderly. What to expect in the final year. Death is an inevitable part of life, yet few people are truly prepared for the warning signs that appear in the final year of an elderly loved one's life. While most assume that old age simply means slowing down, there are often unexpected and sometimes unsettling changes that signal the body is shutting down. These signs can range from sudden weight loss to increased sleep, confusion, and even a complete withdrawal from daily activities. For many families, these changes come as a shock, making it difficult to process what is happening until death feels just around the corner. Understanding these signs in advance can help loved ones prepare both emotionally and practically. While no two people experience the end of life in the same way, there are common patterns that emerge as the body begins to decline. Some of these changes may appear subtle at first, like a loss of appetite or increased fatigue, while others, such as hallucinations or skin discoloration, can be more distressing to witness. Many families miss these warning signs simply because they do not recognize them for what they are. Instead, they might assume that their loved one is just having an off day or that a sudden decline is due to an unrelated illness. This was exactly what happened to Sarah, a woman who found herself facing the slow but inevitable decline of her mother, Eleanor. A daughter's journey. Recognizing the signs of her mother's decline. When Sarah first noticed changes in her mother, she dismissed them as part of the natural aging process. At 82, Eleanor had always been independent. She cooked her own meals, handled her finances, and still enjoyed her morning walks. But over time, subtle signs began to emerge. She started losing weight despite claiming she was eating, and Sarah noticed half-eaten meals left untouched in the fridge. Her once lively and opinionated mother grew quieter, often staring off into space instead of engaging in conversation. Then came the falls. Eleanor tripped twice in 1 month, something that had never happened before. The first time, she laughed it off, blaming her cat for getting underfoot. The second time, however, Sarah had to help her up, and it took her longer than usual to recover. Concerned, Sarah took her mother to the doctor, where she learned that Eleanor's health was in slow decline. Her heart was weakening, her energy levels dropping, and the doctor gently suggested that it was time to start thinking about palliative care. Hearing this was devastating, but it also opened Sarah's eyes. The signs had been there all along: weight loss, fatigue, social withdrawal, mobility issues. She just hadn't realized what they meant. As she prepared for what was to come, she found herself wondering, how many other families overlook these subtle warning signs in their loved ones? Recognizing the signs of approaching death in the elderly can be difficult, but it is crucial for ensuring they receive the best possible care and support. While not everyone will experience these changes in the same way, there are several common signs that can indicate a loved one may be in their final year of life. 1. Unexplained or rapid weight loss. One of the earliest and most noticeable signs that an elderly individual is approaching the end of life is significant weight loss. This can be due to a decreased appetite, changes in metabolism, or the body's reduced ability to process nutrients. Some individuals may lose interest in eating altogether, consuming only small portions or favoring liquids over solid foods. 2. Chronic fatigue and increased sleep. Fatigue becomes more pronounced as the body starts conserving energy. Elderly individuals may begin sleeping more frequently, spending long hours in bed, and finding everyday activities increasingly exhausting. This shift is not simply due to aging but rather the body's way of slowing down as vital functions decline. Three, declining mobility and increased risk of falls. A noticeable loss of strength and coordination can make walking difficult. Falls become more common, and once simple tasks like standing up from a chair require more effort. Frequent falls can be dangerous and often signal that the body is becoming frail. Four, cognitive decline and mental confusion. Memory loss, confusion, and difficulty recognizing familiar people and places can develop. This can be caused by dementia, reduced oxygen flow to the brain, or general organ failure. Some individuals may experience hallucinations, delusions, or moments of disorientation. Five, social withdrawal and loss of interest in activities. As elderly individuals approach the end of life, they often retreat from social interactions. Hobbies, conversations, and even favorite television shows may no longer hold their interest. This withdrawal is not necessarily a sign of depression but rather a shift in focus as the body and mind prepare for the final stage of life. Six, breathing difficulties and respiratory changes. Some individuals develop shortness of breath, persistent coughing, or wheezing. Changes in breathing patterns, such as rapid breathing followed by long pauses, may also occur. These symptoms can indicate underlying issues such as heart failure or a weakened respiratory system. Seven, circulatory and skin changes. As circulation weakens, the skin may become pale, mottled, or cool to the touch. Hands and feet may develop a bluish or purplish hue, particularly in the final months or weeks of life. 8. Increased pain and discomfort. Chronic conditions such as arthritis, neuropathy, and osteoporosis may cause heightened pain. However, some individuals may not verbally express their discomfort, instead showing signs through facial expressions, restlessness, or changes in breathing patterns. 9. Emotional and spiritual changes. Many elderly individuals undergo emotional shifts, reflecting on their lives and seeking closure. Some may openly discuss death, express a sense of peace, or report visions of deceased loved ones. Others may feel the need to reconnect with estranged family members. 10. Reduced appetite and hydration. As the body prepares for the final stages, the need for food and water decreases. Many individuals eat and drink less, sometimes refusing meals altogether. This is a natural part of the dying process and should be met with comfort-focused care rather than forceful feeding. Facing the reality of end-of-life care. Recognizing these signs does not mean that death is imminent, but it does provide an opportunity for families to prepare emotionally, seek medical guidance, and focus on providing comfort and dignity to their loved ones. For Sarah, understanding these signs helped her navigate her mother's final months with compassion. While losing Eleanor was painful, knowing that she had provided her mother with love and support during her last days brought her a sense of peace. Families who recognize these warning signs can make informed decisions about hospice care, pain management, and emotional support. While watching a loved one decline is never easy, being present, understanding their needs, and ensuring they are surrounded by love can make all the difference in their final journey. Medical disclaimer: this article is for informational purposes only and should not be considered medical advice. If you or a loved one are experiencing significant health changes, consult a medical professional or healthcare provider for personalized guidance and support.